starting a little late today. People delayed people. Things happened.
Things did happen, yes. They always happen on Thursday. It's just the Thursday thing.
Thursdays. But let's see. I think we are on day 12.
Yeah, so we got like a couple days before
the Horde.
Before the Horde.
So last Friday was supposed to be an A20 stream, but that got hijacked. Spanja's Chaos Crew went at it again.
Yeah, they needed a couple of extra people. The call went out so that they could play Project Winter.
It was fun, though.
It was full of betrayal and death and murder.
Hey, Samuel.
Hello, Samuel. So I haven't really played much of A20 or even Darkness Falls in like a while.
Yeah. Let's see.
But A20.1 went stable, so our server is updated. So we'll see if that caused like a whole bunch of horrible, awful problems.
Yeah, I'm kind of concerned because I hadn't logged in. I actually just updated the server itself this morning.
Yeah, so we're not really sure how stable everything is. The version says stable, but that doesn't mean our game is because we haven't started a new game since Experimental really came out. So We'll see how it goes.
Hey, Jinxie.
Hey, Jinxie.
You've got some wood furniture in here?
What?
I've got some wood furniture in. What is this?
What?
Wood furniture.
Now I heard, that storage boxes got turned into furniture on Laney's server.
Oh.
And nobody knows why.
Because that's what happened. Yeah, because come to think of it, I did have a storage box helper in there.
So yeah, I don't know what happened with that. They've also been having like a lot of problems, just like weird, random stuff. Land claim blocks are not working properly. Vehicles are just like moving by themselves. Just like a whole bunch of really weird stuff.
Oops. I wonder if I can just scrap 9 wood, huh? Well.
Let's see how the yield garden is doing. It's time for harvesting. Guess I'll harvest.
Okay. Is it moving by itself? It fell over by itself.
Okay, so I got 2 corn seeds, 2 potato seeds. Well, that's it. That's all I got.
Yay! Winning.
Let me go see. I should have more seeds back in the box.
Looks like the mushrooms are ready to go too.
Yep.
And I had nothing in there. Did I have stuff I could cook in there?
Oh, I got 1 whole mushroom seed.
Oh, sand. Cook up some sand. Not 1. 700.
Oh, we've got like 7 corn seeds. I suppose I could make a couple more potato seeds.
Yeah, we did pick up some extra corn seeds.
I do not have enough to make pumpkin seeds, unfortunately. But I do have plenty of mushrooms. I can make some more mushroom seeds. I just need some soil. That. Let's see. Recipes, mushroom seed. I'll make 2 more of those.
There's cabinets and cupboards.
Recipe, potato seed. Got 2, so I'll make 7.
Writable storage box. So I wonder what it is under now.
I have no idea.
Got nails. That'll make it pop up. No, it's just writable storage box now.
Oh. I mean, I suppose that's
So yeah,
convenient.
it's
but...
no longer got its helper. It's just storage box and writable storage box.
So they separated it out again?
Yeah, mushroom spore. Yeah, it looks like it.
Weird. Okay.
Hey, Dinkers.
Hey, Dinkers.
That's an interesting change.
I'm not. Oh, that we've got visitors.
Really?
Unwelcome visitors. Pretty sure they want us to join an MLM.
Oh, God.
My senses have picked up something.
My senses are tingling.
Your sensors are tingling. Hadn't touched you yet.
Oh. Well.
Wow, she's just jumping around, isn't she? Did you get something good out of it?
Yeah, it was a quality 5 claw hammer, some brass, a couple of bullets, and a can of dog food.
Oh, nice.
I mean, for a zombie drop, that's not bad.
Ooh, that was over his head.
Anyway, back to planting our seeds.
I love it when the kill shot also charges the baton.
I don't know what else they messed with, Dinkers. Like I said, there just seems to be a whole lot of weird stuff going on.
Yorp.
So, who knows?
So we were thinking about moving into a harder biome, right?
Yep. I would like to do that ASAP because we've got to start on new quest lines
Right.
for whoever it is we're going to do that for.
So we can go to Trader Hugh to the west. He's in the snow biome.
Right.
And that's Trader
We're gonna
Hugh.
need warm. We're gonna need warm clothes. Though. What do we've got on? I've got Badoos, but I need a puffer coat. What's my?
We've got one puffer coat.
Yeah, because my cold resist is only 24 right now. My heat resist is 65. So maybe we should think about going to the desert. That's all I'm gonna put out there.
Well,
right now.
we've got hot stuff.
I don't even know where the desert is. To be fair.
Neither do I. I know where the snow is, obviously, because I've got that mapped. That's
right.
We've got two Trader Hughs in the snow. I also know that in the southwest is the wasteland. And actually, now that I think about it, I think the entire west north of that segment is the desert.
Huh.
But if we are looking for loot stage, wasteland is the place to go. And second to that would be snow.
Right. I don't want to go to the wasteland right now. I know I'm a horrible, awful person, and that's fine. I'm okay with being a horrible, awful person. Yeah, I think if you had storage boxes like sitting in a container or in a workbench, they just change to furniture.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, so now I've got 500 of that.
So let's see, it's 5:42. I still have to turn in my restore power. We could see what kind of quest we could get, unless we're planning to move. Because we should probably, if we're going to move, I don't know, should we wait until after Horde to move? Because we'd have to build up a whole new base, or we'd have to come back here.
Right. Let's see, let me pull that map up.
Because maybe moving right near the Horde, unless we have... I mean, we could go scout it out and see if there's a good place that we could have a Horde base. Like, we could go scout it out and see, okay, this is where we want to live, and then this is where we want to have Horde maybe, or something like that. And, like, just kind of preview it so we know where we're going.
Right. Well, so it looks like road trip wise, it's not too far to get to the snow, obviously, but it is quite a distance to get to the wasteland city. And And
Well, I'm also not kitted out for snow.
we are kitted out for Wasteland, and it looks like the Wasteland City is right on the border of the Wasteland and the desert.
I really don't want to go to the Wasteland. The Wasteland's horrible.
But we want loot stage.
You do want loot stage, but I also don't want random explosives. I like not being blown up.
What?
It makes me happy. It makes me happy.
What? No.
Baby steps, man. Baby steps. We don't have to go right directly to the Wasteland.
Okay, so what we're going to need is another puffer coat.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like. Because, yeah, I've got...
Well, maybe he has one for sale. Because we've got like a bajillion monies, right?
Yeah, we've got money.
And we're going to get more because we've got to turn in a quest, so we'll get more monies.
So I'll grab those. Oh, yeah, I was waiting on one more point to... Oh, you didn't accept my group invite.
I didn't? Oh. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I did, too, see?
So I need one more point to get to intellect level 10 using my nerdies. Then... Yeah.
Not many mines like there used to be. Yeah, but they're still out there. And then there's all the other stuff on top of that. I know that the Wasteland at night is, like, really bad. Really, really bad.
We'd level so quick.
Yeah, but do we want to level quick? Because then we'll have worse hordes without the preparation.
Right. Oh, it should be open. So, well...
I think we should go scouting for a location. I mean, if you really have to be in the Wasteland, I guess we can go there.
Definitely make life exciting.
Everything's for sale.
That's one word for it.
We got ourselves a
Oh shit, I'm definitely taking that.
He wants to be paid.
Quality 6 steel pickaxe.
Congratulations.
Oh, nice.
You'll meet the wrong end of
Quality
that
5
bullet
military helmet.
Yep, I'm looking at that too. Yep.
Technically, the Quality 4 Steel Club is worth more, but...
I'm taking the military helmet.
If we're going purely for money, the Steel Club is worth more.
Oh,
But
the military helmet came with a helmet light mod.
this one doesn't look like it has anything. But I think I'm going to take it anyway. Especially, we might have to look into some, like, way better armor if we're going to move to the Wasteland. Alright, so you want the monies?
The sale is a sale, even if
A
it's
sale?
Oh, selling all that gave me my point. So there. Rank 10 intellect. Sale is a sale, even if it's to a scumbag like you.
I still don't have armor boots.
You have no booties?
No, I do not. I don't have any points in armor. I'm not sure if I should wear this military helmet now or if I should wait. Is a military helmet is that heavy armor?
No, it's light armor. It's the best of the light armor.
Is it?
Yep.
Mm. Well then, I'll just slap that on my noggin, shall I?
Yeah, there you go. Stun baton. What was I looking for? For a thing. Food. Grab some of that. Grab some of that. Grab some of that. Fuck it, we'll grab some of that too.
Do you want to sell off this padded helmet that I had? The padded hood? It's not worth all that much.
Sure.
Don't
Oh
let
yeah.
the door
Where are you?
hit you on
Oh,
your way out.
so I'll take that, and you can take this.
Oh!
Oh yeah. We're gonna look for a thingy. He does not
That
have.
means you can.
He does not
That
have.
means you can sell that.
All right, now that we're done doing business, get
Or you
out
can
of my
have it.
store.
I'll use it. Them knockers. Yump and Yiminy. Okay, so, yeah, do we want to scout?
Well, I don't know. I mean, the snow is right next to us. That's not a whole lot of moving. If you want to move somewhere, that might be good, because then we wouldn't have to go 7 leagues away because we're going to have to transfer our stuff. So that's another thing that we have to have in consideration.
I'm half tempted to say we wait till we have 4x4s.
I think that might be a good idea. I mean, I'm not against it. I'd kind of like to move as quickly as possible because I'd like to start on the other traders' quests and get them. But we also want to be near like a fairly large city, right? Because otherwise.
Right. So if we move now, that snow area is one large city.
Hello, Iron Wolf.
Hey, Iron Wolf. So
what's one city?
So the city that we have scouted out in the snow, that is all one large city.
Oh wow, okay.
So that's not 2 cities. And then the wasteland is on a road going west out of town.
Okay.
And then that city is like just touching the desert on its north side. So the desert goes north of there, and there's another city there.
Did he have a puffer coat?
He did not have a puffer coat. Check Trader Hugh.
Crap.
We've got a lot of stuff to move. We're such hoarders.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, so let me drop stuff off. You can go ahead and grab the puffer coat that's in there. Go ahead and put that in there. Oops. I dropped my butts. Undecided on that. Grab some more food for the road.
Okay, so let's see what that brings me up to. Cold-wise. 47. Well, that shouldn't be too bad. Right?
I would think. Okay, so I've got 3 hobos and 7 red teas in my bike.
I've got a bad
I'm carrying steak and potato meals and coffee, so
Coffee.
should be all set.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Coffee. I should grab coffee.
If we're going to go into the freezies, it might
I'm gonna
help.
grab some coffee. What else? Repair kits. That's right. Bring 7 repair kits.
It is a pleasure to serve.
Wow, that was interesting.
What?
I went to go open the door and accidentally interacted with the drone, and it spun me around, and I was looking at the floor.
Well, all right then.
Oh, and now I'll wrench on the way there. Let's see, repair kits. I'll keep the coffee on me. I also brought a yucca juice smoothie. Boop. Boop in the snoot. Alrighty then, so we gotta go west, and the fastest is to the north to go north to go west. There it is.
Okay.
You gotta go down to go up.
And you said you're going to wrench on the way there, so you don't have to worry about gas.
Or you gotta go down to get me up. Yeah.
So I know that there's a lot of animals in the
Big
cold.
animals. Yeah, big animals in the cold. Lots of bears. Big bada
Well,
boom.
I mean, we've got a lot of meat. We don't need any right now. But I mean, we won't be hurting for it either.
What's the next turn off? Oh, there's some cars. So I'm already down to 50% gas because I haven't gassed up in a while.
Oops. So we still got to get you a puffer coat, and then I don't know what kind of. Do we want to make our own house, or are we going to set up in another POI?
I would like to make our own house. So we could establish an outpost.
Yeah, we could at least establish an outpost and then have that to start shuffling things over there. We do have a lot of things. It's going to take many trips, I think.
All the things.
All of the trips. That's the thing I hate about moving. The actual moving part.
The thing I hate about moving is moving.
Yes.
I do not like to move it. So, obviously, I still like to...
Have picked up something.
Really? I like to set up near a trader.
Right.
Maybe not right up their butt, but, you know, somewhere around their nose hairs.
Well, if we're going to be building, we got to look for a empty
Slut.
patch. Yep.
Call it shaven. Oh, poor Karen.
Chicken.
Hello, chicken. Goodbye, chicken.
So what does Hugh specialize in? I know that you
Weapons.
didn't really want to move away from Wrecked because he's like the food guy.
Yeah, we're doing pretty decent on food now. You've got all the recipes and all that stuff. So it's not really a big deal anymore. And if we're going to be hunting big animals.
Well, I mean, like, if we need mushrooms or like corn or potatoes, that might become an issue. Because, like I said, I only got 2 seeds back from the corn that we had
Right.
planted, so.
But let's see. What's my loot stage here? 90.
Ooh, 90.
It's a decent
And
job.
we're not in a POI, so if we were in a POI, that would go up
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
So the trader is up ahead, or one of the Hughes. One of the Hughes twins is overhead. So that's a
I
house.
haven't been super keeping up on the changes for A20 or Darkness Falls. Been really tired. Better this last week, but
Darkness
just
Falls is coming
tired.
along.
ooh,
And active in their Discord.
that ranger station looks kind of like an outposty thing we could have.
I'm thinking building, so
Well, yeah, but we need an outpost first so we can dump all our crap. So then we can build, right?
now we could build up a spot and use it. So, it looks like Darkness Falls is coming along, but it's not going to be ready for probably at least a month, I'm guessing.
Well, at the end of this month, I'm gonna have to gone for a couple of weeks.
Right.
So, maybe by the time I get back, it'll be ready. That would be cool.
That would be nice.
So that's a question. Are you gonna keep streaming without me?
I probably should.
You probably should. You probably should.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see what Hugh has. Have we been to this one? Is
Yeah,
this
we had
one
a-
that we have marked?
Yeah.
I don't have it marked.
Hold on.
Hey, Lainey.
Hey, Lainey. Okay, I reshared all my traders, just in case you missed one.
Oh gosh, we got 2 Trader Joel's.
Yep.
Oh, we do. Look at that. Yeah, I missed like all of those. somehow. I don't know how I missed them, but apparently I did.
So, there's a nice open field just across the street from Trader Hugh. So, if we wanted to build, we could build here.
I'm just wondering what the deal with the land claim blocks is.
Everything is for sale.
You got, buddy.
And I'm wondering if it's just a what do you call it? Like a version glitch, you know, like if you don't start a new game when they put out a new version, you can get lots of problems. Or if it's working as intended, maybe they changed the way land claim blocks work.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Meso has to be out of town for a couple weeks at the beginning of March, so it's just going to be me.
Yep, I gotta help my mom. She's gonna get a new kneecap. Hopefully that will help out lots.
Yeah. So, I don't know, this open field looks pretty decent to me. What do you think?
Well, it's definitely big enough for whatever we want to build.
Right.
For sure. I don't know how flat it is. It looks a little lumpy. That always brings problems.
Well, let's see. I'm going to need a lot of wood. If you want to gather a lot of wood.
I'm gathering a lot of dead zombies.
Well, it's better than live zombies.
I know that on Lady's server, the land claim blocks are not working properly. I've been checking the server chat.
Yeah.
Even if I don't play on the server, I still check the server chat, and there's been a lot of stuff going on. And one of them is that the land claim blocks are not working properly. They're not keeping the zombie spawns out. Here, you wanted wood?
Yes.
Here.
Okay. Right now I'm just flattening the land so that it's not lying to me. Because when the land is fluffy, it definitely lies to you.
Okay, so we got... Is that a source of water too?
Is it?
No.
Well, I've got all this snow.
That's true, we've got a lot of snow. But I was just hoping that this ditch actually had water in it. It does not.
No water.
Mm-mm.
And I guess the other question is, do we want to be like right across from the door? How do we want to align the house? Which direction do we want the house facing? It makes sense to face the road.
Well, let's see. Is this the edge of town?
This is
the edge of town. This is like the corner of the edge of town.
Yeah, we're on the northwest corner of town.
Okay. So is the other Trader Hugh still in this town?
Yeah, he's on the southeast corner.
Oh.
The snowman's
I've got a
coming.
bad feeling about this.
What? Oh, I got it. Don't worry. Or you got it. We got to get you a puffer coat. That's what we need to do. How cold are you?
Just standard cold. There's an egg.
Okay. Well, did Hugh have a puffer coat?
That's right, Dinkers. That's my understanding of it. I didn't even check. Let me go check. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Ba-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Ba-doop-a-doo. Let's see. There's a blood moon coming. You reckon? He's got a Santa hat. No.
That Axe was saying that he went to go and start a quest, and he started the quest, and it changed into a completely different POI.
Alrighty then, on your way.
Speaking of quest. Yeah, we need to get a house
No
up first.
public bathrooms here.
Yep.
And don't be peeing on the floor.
Don't be peeing on your floor. Who do you think I am? I pee on the ceiling. peeing on the floor. That's for noobs. Get
I
good.
just know that there's been a lot of hinkiness going on. And I don't know if it's because we haven't, it's not a fresh start on this new stable. Or
Right.
if it's just because there's just hankiness, like, baked into the stable. I don't know.
It looks like the container thing is intended.
Well, if it's not, then there's a lot more problems going on.
Well, yeah.
Because that's a pretty big problem if it wasn't intended.
We completely messed up one of our recipes.
So let's see. We're on the very corner of town. Yeah, we're gonna get tier 1s.
So we can speed through a bunch of tier 1s.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's that so far.
I mean, just to make a little...
That's it. I'm gonna have to name my robot Lydia.
I thought we were just making an outpost. This is way more than an outpost.
I thought we were moving here. Originally, I was kind of thinking outpost just to get our stuff moved, but I'm like, fuck it, let's just go all the way. So that
Well, you must have done that silently in your head.
I did it silently in my head. I got a little mental.
Oh, there's another lumberjack over there prancing around.
Lumberjacksons. How big do we want to go, like, full rooms and all that, like we did before?
I mean, we can. There's no reason why we can't.
In our usual house builds.
Yeah, but while I'm gone at the end of the month, everybody's gonna have to show up and keep Venom company, so he doesn't get lonely.
Lonely. Okay, so we're gonna need to plan
And so
out...
it's not a completely quiet stream.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
All systems go.
Oh.
How may I help?
Romantic living in the snow. Well, it's certainly cold. I don't know about romantic.
Stay here.
Yes, of course.
I mean, there's all that. Oh, but then you have to snuggle up to keep warm stuff. But, like, then you got somebody's cold feet on your leg. That doesn't seem very romantic.
Well, until they warm up. Feet warm up pretty quick in certain areas.
Wow. Alright, so there's a big hole in the ground. From what I'm seeing.
Yeah, so that's the sunken area. And now, I need to start planning out the house. So we're going to start with, I guess, where back do we want to go? This should be good. So let's start with the kitchen, I guess. It's 3 across, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's too big. How big do you want the kitchen?
Well, we don't need it as big as, like, Darkness Falls. I just need enough place for, like, 2 or 3 campfires and the,
So a little 2x3. Gotcha.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it doesn't have to be huge.
Okay,
I'd like to have, like, a refrigerator and stuff to put
decorate?
Yeah, I like to decorate and stuff, but, I mean, it's not necessary. I'm gonna go clear some POIs while you're building.
Okay, you do that. In the meantime, I will build. So let's see. Ding, ding. That should
But I
be
thought
good.
it came out pretty snappish with this new, this stable update. I don't know, maybe it's just me. It just seems like they're getting quicker with their stable patches.
Yeah. Slightly accelerated there.
Because usually it's like, oh, well, it's going to take us a while and we're going to go through quite a few iterations before we say, oh, yeah, this is actually pretty all right. I just wonder how many how many we're on 20.1 right now. I just wonder
Right.
how many they're going to go before it's A21. I'm not assuming they're going to be rushing out A21. I'm assuming that it's going to have to be it's going to be a while before they're ready for that. Because
Yeah.
it sounds like they've got some pretty big things that they have to work on for A21. Like the water system, for example. That's not going to be done super quick or easy. I
Oh
don't
god,
think.
yeah, that's going to take some work.
And then there's the bandits. I don't know if that's definitely coming in A21, but that's kind of what it sounds like. So
It sounds like that's what they were planning for. So
what? It does or it doesn't?
It does sound like that's what they're planning for.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Actually,
I know they had to push stuff off from A20, so I don't know if it'll actually make it into A21. But that's the plan, as far as I know. It's for it to come then. And then, oh, oops. I almost stepped on that zombie's head. There's other systems and different things that they're talking about, like completely revamping, like the clothing system. I think I've talked about that before, but just to refresh, oh, I missed a zombie. Just to refresh everybody, they're talking about doing a 4-piece armor / clothing system that comes with benefits. So if you get the entire set. Yes, clothing with benefits. If you get the entire set, all 4 pieces of the same set, then you will get some set bonuses. And so this would replace both the armor and the clothing system, as far as I'm aware. And they were also talking about this will be the bonuses will be more like what you would get from the collection of books. So I don't know if they're going to replace the books with this as well. But I hope that they're not going to try and take away the books. That would kind of suck.
I hope they don't dumb it all down.
Well, I mean, we saw what they did with farming, so.
Yeah, it broke it. All right. Yep. Meso mentioned farming. Take a sip.
Yep, take a sip.
I don't even know what this room is.
So
I stopped counting rooms. What am I building?
I think I've made my
What rooms do we need?
Well, we need a workshop room so that we can have our workbenches. Okay. That's the regular workbench, the cement mixer. I don't know. Do you want to put the chem station in the...
Should that get its own room?
Well, I think it should probably go in the kitchen, really.
Or near the kitchen?
Yeah, near the kitchen at least. And then there's about it, right? I mean, there's only a couple workbenches.
Right. And then standard storage. Nope.
Are you being stupid? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to this POI.
POI or the zombies in it?
Well, both, frankly.
Yes. Okay, so this is looking like a wee house. This could be the kitchen. This could be the chem area. This could just be a workbench area. I think that's all we really need, right? What's wrong?
Where am I supposed to go from here?
Word. Need to bring this wall out one.
Some of these new POIs are confusing.
Yep.
Okay, there's a ladder there. There's no ladder there. There's a ladder there, but that's all outside the fence. How do I get down into the... I suppose I could bust the glass. That seems kind of cheaty, though.
This just be a little 3-bedroom or a 3-room house.
We do need a place to put our our bedrolls.
Right.
We need a furnace room. Yeah, because I forgot the furnace and all the melty stuff.
Well, that's the workshop. The workbench can go in there. This could be a workshop. Then we need to dig out the floor, because I know you don't like
Dirt floor is
dirt floor.
awful. I mean, you could just build on top of the ground.
That's kind of what I did, because it was already partially sunken.
Sorry,
Oh,
I ran into a bunch of zombies, so I might be quiet for a minute.
Not authorized. Well, I could pull this out
Is that
one
it?
more.
Music is still music-y, so I don't think that's it.
I could turn this into another room. We could have a cube. Do we want a cube? Or do we want the L-shaped building again?
Well, I mean, L-shaped looks a little less like it's just, you know,
Less cubey?
it looks a little less cubey. But, you know, if it's a cube, it's a cube. Guest room. Fireman gear, craft fireman helmets, and take 5% less damage when wearing them. And we got a cooling mesh mod, which is not going to help us in the cold.
No. Alright, so there's that. What happened to my shovel? Okay, so the floor is up to you then.
The floor is up to me.
The floor is up to you.
Why do you say that? Because you don't have a shovel?
I don't have a shovel.
Oh, vehicle reserve fuel tank mod schematic.
Ooh, I would like that. Hey, Mo.
Well, I'm getting a little thick. I've got to go put this stuff outside. I can figure out how to get outside.
So there's the initial. Cheese.
Cheese.
Oh, wait, there's a lot of supplies we should have brought. All right. So this is the initial house, I guess. So this would be good kitchen. No, don't you smack my frames. Don't you do it. You smacked my frames. Which one? That one. Okay. How dare she smack my frames?
Oh, this is going to take forever.
Favs.
Oh, abs.
So I didn't bring boxes or stuff to make boxes. Oh, wait, and then we need...
Well, yeah, this was just supposed to be a scouting trip. You're going to make a little outpost.
That was 3 wide, right? That's right. I don't want that one. This. Oh, no. It's just a standard arch. There it is.
Okay, I've got a lot of things from that.
Get a lot of
And
things.
I did not even finish looting yet. That was just like a little bit of loot. So I gotta go back in.
Window combo trim.
So what kind of horde base do you think you're gonna make over here in the winter?
I don't know.
I mean, do you want to do traps? Do you want to try and do?
I'd like to do traps. Traps seem like the appropriate way to go.
Do you want to do another butt bomb base where they bomb onto their butts, or?
We could combo the whole thing. They could bomb onto a blade trap. I like that idea. All right. I think this is about where we're going to leave this building until we come back with like storage and
Oh, I
stuff.
found some gas.
You got gas? Oh, speaking of gas, I got gas.
Oh wow, I found 4 military fiber. Oh man.
Oh, did you refuel me?
No.
Mike was at 100%. Interesting. Okay. What are we doing?
Well, I was looting this building. You can come help me. It's got a
maybe
lot
we
of
should-
places to loot.
Do we want to get our stuff over and start finalizing the house? We already loot everything? I think we loot everything.
Uh-oh.
What? Uh-oh.
Well, this place wasn't as empty as one would have hoped. Ah, dog!
Yeah, that sounds less empty than one would hope. I hear you skinning something. Don't know this POI.
Ah! Right in the beans. Get wrecked. Oh, get off my head.
I'm here to save you.
You saved me. All right. You could wrench the cars and stuff.
Okay. So, again, do we want to start moving stuff over, or...
Look, I'm just along for the ride. I thought we were just scouting, and it turned into, no, we're moving here, and now we have a house half built.
You
So
said you
just
wanted to
do
move
what
over
you're-
here ASAP. It was your words, ASAP. So I ASAP'd it. We found a nice open space right across from the trader. Meets all the conditions. So I slapped up a building. It's like, why do an outpost when we've got this perfectly open thing to work from? Yeah, in Darkness Falls, we need a much bigger house because there's a lot more benches to work with.
Oh my gosh, there's so many benches. And then you have to have more storage because there's more bits and bobs and more things that you have to kind of sort and...
Yeah, all the stuff and things.
Yes, all of the stuff and things. Is that supposed to be a jukebox?
I don't know, is it
I'm not really
tricky?
sure. No, it's like a kind of a rounded
You missed a
glass
dog.
case on a... Well, I told you it wasn't as empty as one would have hoped. I mean, I did mention that.
I killed the dog. It was just sitting on the other side of this car. I was wrenching the car, or I was looting the car, and I noticed it through the glass. Oh, hello, doggy.
Okay, so I have that, what do you call it?
You have the, what do you call it?
The pattern for the mod for vehicles.
Where you is?
It's in the boxes out by my motorcycle.
Oh, okay. This also means we're going to need new derp. I don't have a shovel. I can't shovel this stuff.
Well, I don't know how to get out there again, so... We need a new what?
Everything.
But, like, what specifically were you talking about?
And now I don't even remember. Trying to think about what we need. Because I keep thinking about maybe we should be questing or something like that. But it's like, no, not questing. not the corner.
No, you want to transfer all of our stuff. That's going to take ages.
Right. We need to get stuff over here. We need to get boxes over here so we can actually put stuff in here.
Well, I mean, we can just take a little bit of wood and put some, slap down some small storage boxes for the moment.
There's that. Oh, I got a tier 6 battery. Nice. We've got 4 nails. No, we got 7 nails.
Seven nails. We need, what, 10?
10 per box.
Well, we can't make nails without a forge.
Right.
So, why don't we go home? Let's put a little marker on our house.
Well, it's right next to the trader. The trader is the marker.
So let's go home and start gathering up stuff then. We're gonna take the stuff out of these boxes.
For what? We got nowhere to put it.
Well, let's make a little marker for that too, so we don't forget that there are boxes here.
Okay.
Boxes.
Now. Dude.
I'm keeping mine. You can have your loot.
Oh, wait.
I'll get it done.
You hear that? She'll get it done. Alright, so we definitely need, oh, I need to start the forge draining. And or I need to make a new forge, which actually probably wouldn't be the bad idea. So we could have 2 forges after that one's drained.
Right. So make a second forge that we can bring over here while you're melting out the old one.
Right. And then we can start getting stuff
Start
in.
melting in into the new one.
And we've got a lot of concrete. We might be able to just flat out build a horde base right out of concrete.
So that brings us back to the question, what kind of horde base? Because right now we've just taken over that rubble pile.
Right.
So, I mean, we basically didn't have to build anything.
Well,
It's
we
not
had a little bit.
working. I mean, we had to, but very little. I mean, we barely had to build anything on it. Oh, there's a cougar. But we don't need meat, so
I was about to shoot it,
we don't need meat.
but I wanna.
We're just gonna have to transfer it. Anyway, so yeah, we've like barbed wire. That's like the most that we've really
Well,
built.
no, because I had to replace a whole bunch of stuff.
You had to set up the stuff, but I mean, really, it wasn't like building a horde base. It was just adding a few blocks. So
Yes, sometimes that can be the best horde base. All I have to do is add a few blocks and replace a few blocks. Great. It's perfect.
So if you're going to build a whole new one,
A whole new one from scratch, from the
from
ground up.
scratch, what kind do you want to build? We don't need a huge base, really.
I figure I got, what, 9 days to figure it out.
Don't we have 14? Isn't it in 2 days?
I figure we can use this one again.
All right. We did go over there and look. I don't remember if we really upgraded anything. I think you wanted to go questing and not building.
That doesn't really need much more upgrading. It's replace some barbed wire and we should be good.
There were those wooden bits that I said we need to upgrade. You're like, yeah, we really need to do that. And I don't think it
No,
got done.
I keep saying I don't know what I want to do with those because I'm not sure I like those as plates.
Hmm. Well, you got 2 days to figure it out. Chop chop.
I'll just get rid of them.
Okay, you can stand there. When the cops and everybody starts spitting, you can take the brunt of it. You can save me.
You can just shoot them in the face.
Wow. There's also that. My shotgun is pretty good.
Yeah, shotguns are pretty nice close range until you start getting a lot of armored targets.
Well, then you need what kind of
The slugs.
slugs? Yeah, you need the slugs. But I mean, a gun would be kind of the same. You'd need the armor-piercing rounds.
There's a lot of times not so much in A20, but like in Alpha 19, there was a lot of times where a standard shotgun acted more like hollow point. So armored targets, you practically did no damage to them.
Well, again, that's why they have the slugs, right?
Right. That's one of the reasons I didn't like shotguns. I mean, they were great against unarmored targets, but...
Well, I remember there was a thing
Hey,
where,
John.
like, armor-piercing didn't do any damage to unarmored targets, or it was, like, I think they call it high-powered or whatever
Yeah,
it is,
high power.
high-performance. Bullets didn't do anything. It was like they didn't do anything to the one that they weren't strong against. They would just do nothing. And they were supposedly fixed that, but I don't know how they fixed it or what it looks like now. So, also, hello, John. Zed Harvest is good. We're trying to move to the frosty biome.
Trying to make it cold.
So, I have a puffer coat. Venom does not, which could make things interesting, but it is what it is. So what are we moving first?
I got things starting to dump out. We have nails. We have lots of nails. So I'm going to grab the nails. So I'm going to grab the cobblestone as well, because that'll be upgrades. I'll grab more frames since we have them. Looks good. Missed one. Let's see. We can bring the workbench over there, and that would help. So I'm going to grab the workbench. No wasteland fun. Well, we'll be closer to the wasteland, but second difficulty from the wasteland would be the cold biome, that's where we're going to move to. We're going to move it.
I think I pretty much flat out refused. And then I recanted and I was like, fine, if you want to live in the wasteland, we can. And then he's like, well, let's live in the frost. I'm like...
That's what you wanted. Because every time I mention the wasteland, you're like, no, it's an evil, evil place and I don't want to blow up.
It is an evil, evil place, and no, I don't want to live there. It's ugly and horrible, and has just random explosives laying around, and...
It's got the cool, creepy music every time you step out anywhere. Okay.
My hatred for the wasteland is not new, though.
No.
I've pretty much always hated the wasteland. So what are we grabbing first? What do we need to move first?
I'm grabbing you. I grabbed the workbench and the cement mixer. And I grabbed a whole bunch of nails. I might as well actually just start working on making those storages. How many regular storages do you want?
I don't know how many we're going to need.
Well, the ones you want to paint.
Oh, those?
Yeah. Because everything else is going to be the writable.
Okay. Well, probably 2, at least. Well, it depends on if we're going to have ones that... I don't know. I don't know how many I'll need for the kitchen, because I don't know exactly how it's going to be set up. 2 at least for the places that I'm going to put the campfire, because we're going to have at least 2 campfires. We might end up having 3.
I'll make you 4. Okay, so now we're going to have storage. We can upgrade stuff. This is going to be melting a while. Okay. Oh, yeah, and then we need a place to garden. Do you want the garden in the snow or on the roof?
It doesn't matter. I've got these farm plots, which I'm digging up right now, so I can put them anywhere.
Yes, but would you prefer them on the ground or on the roof?
Well, I don't want to have to dig them out like this, I don't think, again.
Okay, so on the roof, which means I need to give us roof access.
I'm going to go ahead and leave these growing for right now.
Okay.
How long do you think it'll take us to move? Because if we're gonna, I could just. This is why I hate moving. Because it's like so indecisive. It's like, should we do this or should we do that? Should we do this or should we do that? And I hate it.
I'm moving the workbench and the cement mixer over, so I can bring some of that stuff with. Let's see. Grab as much of that as I can.
I'll just take them all up. I'll just take them with us, and then I can replant when we get there. I don't think the roof is going to be big enough for all of these farm plots.
Make it bigger. It's a custom build, so yes. All right, I'm out of here. Yeah, it was Meso.
I mean, technically it wasn't, because Miso had agreed that we could go to the wasteland. I said I wouldn't be particularly happy about it, but I would go.
Which means no.
Which means I would have gone to the wasteland. So I'm not the one preventing us from going.
Yeah, but an unhappy wifey is not a happy hubby. That's the way it works.
Yeah, that's true. I will guarantee the seeds if I do it now, so that's probably the best call. And I did dig them up. We've got weapons, armor. I just don't know what to bring next.
Well, so if we want to like align it with workbenches, or actually, we're going to be setting up the kitchen, so you might start migrating the kitchen stuff.
Okay. Oh, we've got so much meat. Oh my gosh.
That's what she said.
Inside, it was over, well over 1,000, and I didn't even get to bring it all because I'm full now. I have to go fill up my bike.
See, John gets it.
If we must means heck no.
If we must means don't.
Just don't do it. Don't even think about it.
Okay, so rooftop garden would definitely mean expanding. Ow! Oh, so much for that piece.
Okay, my bike is full and I'm nearly completely full, but I don't want to start taking another box. So I will head back. Well, hopefully you've got some kitchen boxes down by the time I get there. We always end up moving like partway through a series, and it's always like, ugh.
Yeah, well, we can't move before we play.
Well, no, but we shouldn't settle down maybe so quickly. We should make like a little outpost and then go looking for a place that we want to permanently live. I suppose it makes it different now with A20 because of the biome loot stage stuff. It didn't used to be like that, so
Right.
you just pick one that you like or has a good town, and then you stay there. It was no big deal.
Yeah, now there's definitely incentive to head into the snow biome or the wasteland with the increased loot stage. Trying to solidify your kitchen.
Every 2 weeks? Is that by choice, or is that like, oh, look it over here? Are you being like kind of nomadic, like on purpose, or is it indecision?
I like this
'Cause
place
I think-
better.
Hmm?
Oh, I like this place better.
Yep. Oh, but what about this place? I didn't even know this place existed. We need to move over here. Multiple bases are not a bad thing. Having access to workbenches and stuff on all biomes is actually convenient. Yeah.
Yeah. Granted, so now the forest feels kind of useless, and I think Lainey was mentioning that before.
Mm-hmm. Because it'll just be like a stopover. Why would you want to set up in the forest for any length of time? Because you're going to get such rotten loot.
Well, until your loot stage is so high that it doesn't matter. Because it does have a soft cap where it's no longer effective for anything.
Ooh, I just found a Bob Spores.
We've been passing it by it every time.
No. Obviously not. Because I just saw it, so it just popped into existence. By choice? So you're doing kind of a nomad thing? I don't know. I'm too much of a hoarder, I think, for that. Then your stuff gets sprawled all over. That's the thing that I wouldn't like about it. Well, did I have it here or did I have it back at the... I know I had one, but I can't find it in any of these boxes, so it must be over at our other base. So then you go to your other base. Oh, wait. No, maybe it was in, our 34th base. I would find that annoying.
Okay, so I'm going to put the other two storage boxes in that box. Let's see, and then I brought the workbench. Yeah, I'm gonna have to expand this out. This is not gonna work. Oh, not that way. Actually, yes, that way. Expand
Oh,
this
you
wall.
can't go back to the last base. Interesting.
Are you doing that nomad thing where you got to move every 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think that's what they're talking about. Well, that would definitely make you consolidate and not hoard as much, I think.
Yeah, but eventually you run out of towns to move to.
Wow.
That expanded that out.
So you need me to dig out the floor, you said, because you don't have a shovel?
I do not have a shovel. Hey, Lydia. Hold it. Stop. There you go.
As you wish.
That's right. Okay, and then we will start this as the actual back wall. And this will expand it out a little more.
Do you have blocks to come put on the floor?
I do.
Take only what you need and the extras you can. That would be so hard. I mean, I don't get a chance to be a loot vacuum very much because somebody takes all the loot. I won't mention any names.
Yeah, those zombies, they're so mean.
Somebody takes all the loot. But leaving behind loot, that's hard. That's a hard thing to do. I just stay in the town of the last trader. So the last one that you get to, like that'll be your permanent home. Once you get to the last trader, then you'll set up like a permanent base. Or am I misunderstanding?
Or do you just start the cycle over again? Which means you originally move into your first base.
Or you move into the first town, but you have to make a new base, not the one that you had last time.
At that point, you should just always go with POIs, because then you eventually get a quest for the one you had, and you reset it.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. Not being able to give up loot, Iron Wolf. You can't resist. I don't know what it is about loot. You just can't pass it. Can't. It's illegal.
Can't do
it's against the law.
You just can't.
Yeah, I don't want to dig out like too much underneath the outside walls, unless you want me to.
Not really worried about it. Besides, they fixed that.
Yeah, but this is a wonky save, so who knows?
Yeah, but these are fresh blocks, so in theory.
Well, there's theories, all right.
There's theories. Blizzard Moon people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, this is looking a little better.
Oops.
So there we go.
So what's this room going to be? Is this for the chem station?
This is chem bench and probably weapons and ammo. Because it got bigger than just a chem bench.
Hmm.
It outgrew its chem britches.
There we go. I've got a lot of snow now.
So you can cook some things. Alright, so if this is going to be...
I've got some miscellaneous crap that I'm going to have to put in with the food for right now because we don't have any other boxes down.
Okay.
Did you want me to dig this out at all?
Dig what up?
Like this porch area? What do you want me to dig out?
Yeah. Exactly. So, I don't know. If you got some idea with it.
Oh, do you always get loot stolen, Iron Wolf? Does everybody take your shinies? I know how that is. I feel that. What did you say?
I said decide what you want that porch area stuff to be.
Well, I tell you what, I'm just going to square it off for now because it's uneven and that's driving me nuts. There, you can at least even it out now. I'm going to go back and pick up some more stuff.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to want the workbench. Here.
Stay in the last town, huh? So are you going to build up like a huge base then? Are you going to have a combo horde base? Because we've thought about that, having like a combo horde base, everything base. It's just that if you end up losing the horde base, then you might end up losing everything.
All your things.
Mm-hmm. Now with the nomad thing, I could see where that would come in handy though, because then you probably wouldn't have all that much to lose anyway. Right. It wouldn't be as disastrous if, unlike, the mega hoarders that we are, where we're like, no, we must have all of our preciouses.
So you guys are doing the same little challenge that Liz is, correct? Oh, I was going to make a thingy.
I think she's doing permadeath though, Liz, from More to Me for Life. I think hers is permadeath. So like if she gets killed, that's it.
It's game over, man. It's game over. Or you.
I don't play with hordes on. Why not? I guess you don't need a horde base then. Now, I have to say, we've been discussing playing Night of the Dead, and there's an option to turn the nightly hordes off on that, and that's every single night. default.
Yeah, you cannot change how frequently the hordes happen. It's either horde every night or no horde.
It's either on or it's off.
Yeah.
So we're thinking about trying it out this weekend without the every night horde. You still get like a daily horde that I was talking about, where like it starts off with just like a couple of zombies every day that like show up at your place.
It seems random. I don't know the exact time frame.
And then it'll get more and harder zombies will just like drop by. And they won't bring casseroles either. It's a shame.
Yeah, they do
They're
not.
rude guests.
They do not bring casseroles.
That would be a short run. You do seem to die quite often, Iron Wolf. So yeah, I don't think permadeath series are really the way to go. Unless you want to make really short series. Maybe you want quick turnaround. That might be the way to go.
There you go.
Okay, I've woken up on the street.
That might just be what you tell yourself.
Right? Right?
Okay, so now I'm going to want boxes.
What was I saying?
I don't know. What were you saying?
I don't know.
So this would be my junk in the trunk.
I got distracted by how short a permadeath series might be.
That's the junk in the trunk, and then we need a parts.
So yeah, if you didn't have a horde, Night of the Dead, that's what we were talking about. So yeah, we're thinking about like maybe seeing how that goes. They've added a lot of stuff. I've played a little tiny bit since they've added it, but I haven't really messed around with a whole lot because I'm like, I play a little bit of it and then I'm like, eh. So Venom was like, hey, maybe if we turn the every night horde off, we could go and explore, and you could like figure out the mechanics of the different things that you want to mess around with. You'd have some time, because it seemed like every time we would get somewhere to explore, we'd have to turn right back around because it was going to be horde at night.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't all that fun, to be honest.
The game also has scaling issues. They need to tone down how rapidly the horde difficulty ramps up. It feels like if you want to do anything except for base building, then it just ramps up too quickly.
Do you have other boxes set down?
I am setting down more boxes.
Okay.
What else are you bringing?
Well, that's what I'm asking. What boxes are you setting out?
I got a junk box. I got a parts box. I've got a automotives box.
Okay, so I could bring the parts, I guess, because you've already took the junk.
I also got to figure out where the rooftop access is going to be.
Oh, did you make another forge?
Did not make another forge. That's what I was reading. I knew I was forgetting something. That stuff is probably in the bike, which is a good thing I brought that.
I could bring the automotive stuff and some of the parts then, since you've got boxes for them already.
Okay.
I just got to throw some stuff in the bike and collect up a few more things, and I'll go back.
Missing clay soil. I do not have clay soil.
Oh, I can bring that too. Let's hope I don't forget to bring that.
Forget what?
Exactly. I did remember to fill up my bike with gas, so there's that.
Whee! Okay, and then we're going to need probably construction.
Clay soil, was there anything else that you needed?
That's the only thing I'm missing for a forge.
Okay.
And then probably concrete.
I'll take with a hammer. What a plebe. Do we have a nail gun?
Do we?
I'm not actually sure. I don't think we do.
Can we make a nail gun?
Nail gun.
Yes, we can.
I cannot,
I can.
because I'm a noob.
I have not. I have not. Alright.
Don't you have to have steel for that?
Yes, 20 of it.
How much steel do we have?
I don't know. I didn't grab the forge stuff.
I'm super heavy right now, so I'm like, we have
Thick.
133 steel. I could bring that.
Yeah, I could make a nail gun with that.
All right, that's the last thing I'm bringing because I'm like
Thick.
totally full. Plus my bike is full, so.
Okay.
What a noob building with a hammer. Tisk tisk. Chat's disappointed with you.
Chat is disappointed.
They're not angry. They're just disappointed.
Oh, the pain. You're going to give me the disappointed dad face, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay, and then we need melty bits. Melty bits. Where am I going to put the forges? Probably line the forges right there. Right?
Well, how long do you? So we're talking about getting 4x4s. How long do you think that's going to take?
Let's see. Oh crap! How far off am I? I only need one more point. Getting close to that, and that'll enable it. But then it'll also make them cheaper to make.
Ooh.
So the chassis won't cost 100 steel.
Right.
Right now, it says, yeah, it's going to cost. Right now, if I try to make one right now, it's going to be 375 forged steel for one chassis. Which
it's a little pricey. That's
a bit
little
much.
pricey. I mean, we could just have one, and both of us be in it.
At that point, we might as well just stay with our motorcycles. The main purpose of the 4x4s is the storage capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's...
I don't particularly like how the 4x4s drive.
Yeah, but I love that storage.
Yeah, the storage is nice. When you get up to some of the bigger POIs, you kind of need it.
Yep.
Wow. Unless you're going to do like a nomad where you're like, oh, loot? What? I don't need loot.
I don't need no stinking loot. Okay, so then I'm going to need... Oh, wait a minute.
I'm nearly back with all of the other stuff. Seem to be a lot of zombies over in this neck of the woods now.
So I could do... Forge. Forged. Does that make sense?
What makes sense?
Forge and forged. Okay, fine. I'll rename it. Okay, all the melt stuff goes in the melt me box. So then we have room for another cement mixer as well.
Oh, nice. How much cement do you think we'll need?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I suppose it depends on how big the horde base is
I'll
going to
get
be.
it done.
But we don't know what kind of horde base we're making, so...
Right. I'm still thinking we make use of our current horde base for one more horde, because...
Mm-hmm.
Because...
Well, it just makes sense, because I don't think we'd have a decent enough one ready in 2 days.
Right.
We do have to go back and finish off before the horde, though, because we need to put in some barbed wire and do whatever you're going to do with the wooden pieces that you said you wanted to do
I don't know what I
something
want
with.
to... I don't think that needs... I mean, I think it's looking mainly at just repairs.
Oh, here I come. with all the stuff. Okay, I'm gonna put the steel in the melty box.
It goes in the forged box.
Parts. What? Well, whatever. You can put it in there. I've got too many things.
Too many things.
Yep. Parts. Is there a mod box?
No,
No?
not yet.
Alright, so I'll just put that in the parts box for now. Oh yeah, you said you needed clay as well. I'll put that in the melt me box.
Clay, that's what I needed. This goes over in the forged box.
And I've got,
Forge wires,
all of
leather,
the
and
gas and
duct tape.
tools, automotive.
That's interesting.
That's the stuff I have. I've got a bunch of automotive crap. All the batteries in the universe and a bunch of gas and engines. Then more
Oh,
mods.
What did I have? What did I have there? Bet that was
I don't know.
ammo.
Okay. It's almost nighttime.
Okay.
We do not have all the stuff
Nope.
moved.
This place isn't totally ready yet either.
Well, do we want to... Ow. Do we want to, do a couple quests tonight, or do we want to continue to set up everything? Because we've got a couple of days before we really have to have everything super solidified, right? I mean, I don't want to have everything strung out between two places either, because that's
Right.
going to get annoying.
I want to get things stabilized enough that we can say, we're comfortable moving everything in.
Well, I guess I'm just... What am I going to do?
We still need more stuff moved over.
Well, yeah, but the boxes aren't all here, so...
Make more boxes.
Construction, concrete stuff, tools. Right, I can go grab the construction stuff. Hey, little red bird. How you doing? We're moving. We're moving house.
Moving into the cold.
Okay, so let's see how many more trips do I think it would take. Let's see. Did you bring over the ammo and stuff?
I did not bring over the ammo. That's more boxes.
So we
after
still
that.
got ammo, weapons, clothing. Oh, that's a bear. We still got the construction stuff, the melty stuff, and the forge is still melting stuff out.
Right. I can now make the trucks. So now the chassis.
Wow. It hasn't really been super exciting because we've been deciding on moving and then actually moving and then deciding on how we were going to do the move. So, super riveting. You missed a lot. But I'm glad that you're doing well.
Okay, so that forge is out. Oh yeah, the melt me box. You could bring over the melt me box, so I could get work on that.
Yep.
What else we need?
I'm gonna do.
Ammo.
I'm gonna do the melty stuff and the construction box, I think, and then see how much room I have left after that.
Okay, and then this could be.
I haven't seen too many things that look like they're going super haywire yet.
No.
So that's encouraging. I have heard that if you If you spawn in creative menu stuff, sometimes that messes up a server.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So maybe that's why we don't have as many problems, because we don't do that.
Yeah, I don't do that at all.
Okay, so then so each trader hue will have their own basic, faction, their own like tier system. So we've got 2 that we could work from, right?
I think so.
So I wonder if we should try to work them up like at the same time or one at a time.
I think it'd be easier just to work one at a time.
It would take longer, I think, though.
And do we need to work up every hue?
I don't know.
I'm thinking no. He's another nugget.
Wow.
Okay, so where to put... 7 days with a side of ASMR. Trying to figure out where I'm going to put the access to the roof. Okay, you, Lydia. Oh, just quit you move around.
Yes, of course.
I'll tell her to wait right there. So I need to figure out where I'm going to put roof access in. That was weird. Okay.
Yeah, because we'll need stairs and stuff.
I'm thinking a ladder.
Oh, a ladder?
Yeah.
Well, that would definitely take up less space.
Right. Just where to put it.
I don't know.
I'm actually going to fill this in for now, temporarily. There's some temporary blocks in the kitchen until we get some actual windows in there.
Okay.
There. Now I'm no longer freezing my tuchus. Then, I keep looking at this corner, but I don't think that's the one I want to do, because there's going to be a garden up there. Maybe this one right here. If I do that...
Construction, automotive, parts box is empty, junk box is empty. Got the melty stuff in my bike. I could bring the other vehicles, I suppose. Oh yeah, we need to bring like the medical stuff.
Yep. Medical stuff is a thing. I got a box for it. And I ran out of wood. Oh!
Yeah, we've got way too much medical stuff for me to bring.
Yeah, just like
Way too
pick
much
a box or
food
two.
stuff.
Pick a box or two and just like bring that over.
Well, I'll bring some food. Because we're gonna need it.
Right.
And I'll bring some drinks. Again, because we're gonna need it, so might as well. Okay, I'm completely full. I can't bring anything else. I filled up my bike, filled up me, making another run.
Nighttime it cometh. Because yeah, I want to get this place stabilized. Then we can like mass through whatever we're gonna do. Obviously, we can't quest at night because we don't have a night quest.
Well,
I could get one to just run. So I could clear. So once we do have stuff established,
Well, look what the
good job.
cat
Clear
did.
zombies.
Better have coin. Good deal.
Sounds good. I'll take it.
I'm too busy shuttling things to get a job, so I probably won't be able to get one before he closes.
Well, when you get over here, see if you got time. Oh, I ran out of stamina.
Are you hungry or thirsty?
A little thirsty. Shot right between them. That's good. That and a whole bunch of sprinting and, standard fare.
Standard stuff.
So I'm
Your
gonna
average Thursday, you know how it is.
garbage thirsty.
What? Garbage thirsty?
Garbage thirsty.
So it's your average Thursday.
Or that, So that's for vendor. Then we need ammo. Ammo materials, weapons, armor. Right.
Yeah, I didn't get to bring the ammo and the weapons yet.
So this is vendor, which means I can finally put that junk away.
The zombies are getting really angry with me on the road.
They getting angies?
They said rar.
They said rar. How rude.
It was. It's pretty rude.
The times we live in where you can rar random women on the street.
There's like getting more and more of them too. Every time I come down the street, there's like a few more zombies than there were last time.
I shouldn't have done that.
I'm making a collection. You shouldn't have done what?
Upgraded that stuff. I'm short on wood.
No, I haven't really had a time to go collect any, so. There's plenty of trees.
No.
I can see a whole bunch of them.
No.
Yes.
I see no trees. Not a one.
Not a one.
This thing I'm beating on is an illusion.
Probably. Yeah, I'm nearly back with all of the crap.
Yep. These dirty streets. Gonna pop a tire on all this trash.
Mm.
Rude. Alright, what was I doing? Oh yeah, hatches. Hashes. Okay, so pop that out, put that in. Perfect. Then, actually use this instead. Upgrade it. Here we go.
At least they didn't say me.
New. New.
You have to fell this tree with a herring.
Now.
Oh,
Ugh. Ugh.
so heavy.
Medical, chemicals.
Just to let you folks know that Trader
Trader Joe's will be closing soon. Now I gotta figure out where I want weapons and ammo, and let's do that here. This will be armor, clothing. This will be the happens.
The what?
What happens?
What happens?
What happens?
I don't know. What happens?
I don't know. What happens? Okay, and this will be materials. Ammo. Junk in the trunk. Stuck in the trunk. There. That should be enough to get us started, right? Here. Stabilize this.
Okay, I got all the melty stuff.
Let's see. Then we can make actually make another.
Oops. That's not part of the melty stuff. That is actually my wrench.
That's not the melty snuff.
Nope.
Trader Joe's is now closed.
Yeah, I didn't make it. I did not get a quest.
Ah, poo. That was probably my shovel at tier 5.
Was that in the melty box?
Yep.
Oh, well,
Probably left it in there.
it's a good thing you didn't melt it on accident.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll put the construction stuff away. This goes in melty
I'm
stuff.
going to get another load of stuff.
Right. And I did it again. I almost melted my shovel. Holy shit. Wow. I'm on it. Okay, this... What? What?
What?
There's melty stuff in the food box. What?
Yeah, well, I picked up some random crap just from zombie loot, and we didn't have any other boxes down, so I just shoved it in there. I told you that. And then I never got it out because I've been making runs this whole time.
The rest of it makes sense. Right? Except this should go over here.
Yeah, we still need to make 2 campfires to put on top of those, by the way. I have the grills and the pots in the box, but we just need to make the campfires.
You have the grills? The girls?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now this goes in here. This goes in here. And you said we need to make campfire. 2.
Mm-hmm.
Camp craft. And what am I? Who am I? Is that I also need... No, I can pick that up. All right.
Oh, yeah, we should put down a land claim block.
Just in case.
Did you... Not before we pick up the last forge, though, I suppose.
Correct.
Because we still need to pick up that forge, and it hasn't melted everything out. How long do you think that'll take? It seems like it's going to take ages.
It'll take ages. It's going to be a while. So let's see. This goes in tools. Inka binka bottle of Inca. Right. This can go there. So that can go there. Sort that junk. And then I am missing my ammo. So that clears up that pretty well. We'll switch this back to blocks. Yeah, I'm losing thirst real quick. I'm gonna go drink some coffee.
I did hear some interesting gamer news.
Gamer news
Today.
I like gamer news.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Megan.
Megan.
Yeah, we're in the process of moving. That's what we've been doing, like all of today, all of this stream. We've been moving to the snow. So there's really nothing that you missed. We're just in the process of moving. Anyway, gamer news I did hear is that EA, which is Electronic Arts, they have like the Battlefield games, I think. And their latest one is like Battlefield 2042, and it was supposed to be like this big new, what do you call it? New entrance into the franchise. And it has not gone over well, like at all. And one of the things that I was hearing about it is that they're doing a lot of things like some of the major game companies are doing where they're not really thinking about fun. They're thinking about what's profitable and what is going to make them money, or what they think will make them money, because they do like these spreadsheets and stuff that are like, oh, well, the playtime on this kind of thing is up, so we need to add that into the game so that, the more engagement we get it will equal into more money for us. And it's just not really working out.
Yep.
A lot of these games are using that as a basis for how to build up their new games or what to put in their new games, and then people don't really like them. And then they can't really figure out why. They end up losing quite a bit of money. But they have people that aren't really gamers and don't really talk to gamers making the kind of decisions about what's going to be in a game. And then they just don't understand why gamers don't want to play it. I guess I just feel like, well, maybe you should actually talk to the people who want to buy the games. You know?
Yeah, just
Maybe
like
you should listen to some people. Because a lot of times they're like, oh, well, gamers don't know what they like. Gamers will buy whatever we put out. Gamers will, just go where the game is. If they like the franchise, they'll just buy every entry and they're not going to, think about it. They're just going to spend money on it, and that's just that. And I think a lot of people have done that in past years.
Yep.
But
Which is why they think that.
The quality of the games were actually, passable.
It's constantly declining.
There was a reason why people were buying into these franchises, because they enjoyed the games. They liked what was being put out. They didn't have to be perfect. They're not actually asking for perfection, but it had to be more positive than negative. And it just seems like the more decisions are being made based on profit and not on fun or what people want in a game. And I just think that's sad. But it just seems to be ever increasing. It doesn't seem to be waning. They don't seem to be learning the lesson very quickly.
The lessons of Metcalf?
Yeah, they aren't learning the lessons of Metcalf. They have to have a machine to poop.
Oh. I suppose I should ask, has anybody actually seen the live version of A Tick?
Yeah, I don't think they probably have. It's something that was a long time ago. We're not talking about the Amazon live version of The Tick.
Oh, God, no.
This was a really old version with Patrick Warburton, the guy who plays Kronk in Emperor's New Groove. He was actually the Tick, and it's hilarious. And if you ever get the chance to see it, you absolutely should. It was, 2003, 2005, something like that. It was a long time ago. Anyway. Not entirely sure how long ago it was, but it was pretty long ago.
Long time ago.
Oh, that's a jumpy boy. Go away. I think I'm going the wrong direction.
So, good. I got my shovel.
The banter and the innuendos, I don't know. We've been pretty quiet today, Megan. we've been dithering about where we should move and if we should move and what it should look like and all that stuff. So I don't know. I don't know, man.
Last cartoon series. Yeah, sadly in the live action version they dropped the spoon battle cry.
They changed quite a bit, to be fair, and I didn't know if I was gonna like it. I was like, oh, I don't know. Because I liked the cartoons. I thought the cartoons were hilarious. And so when I saw the live action, I was like, well, let's, give it a try. This could be pretty good. And then it was different. And I was like, I don't know if I like it. But let me tell you, if I feel really crummy and I just need to, be cheered up and I need to, just feel a little bit better, watching The Tick will do it.
It's funny.
That and the movie Hot Fuzz. I like the movie Hot Fuzz. It makes me laugh. I think I like it better than Shaun of the Dead. I know that's controversial.
I don't know. Tough choice. They're both outstanding, both hilarious.
Destiny 1 is good and Destiny 2 is okay. They keep taking things away from players just to add new stuff. Yeah, and they want to monetize everything. They're like, oh, well, we'll give you all these cosmetics. There's nothing to really play or do in the game except for this busy work that nobody likes. But you've got new cosmetics that are going to earn us money.
So you can look fancy while you're bored out of your teeth.
And now they want to add NFTs to a lot of these games, and they're like, "Oh, but you're not thinking properly. This is the future, and you're gonna own part of the game." And they haven't explained how that's gonna work exactly.
Yeah,
I think it's mostly just gonna make them money.
Yeah.
My opinion. I guess their thought is that, you'll own something from the game and you'll be able to sell it to somebody else. You won't be able to sell the game, that you've used to somebody else, but you'll be able to sell these NFTs to somebody else.
You'll be able to sell
So-
a serial number.
Yeah, so you'll be able to sell that to somebody else, and that's supposedly engaging, I guess, and make you feel fulfilled as a player.
I look at this as the next surprise mechanic.
Yeah, it's not gambling. How dare you? It's not gambling. Hot Fuzz, some of the humor is sublime. It is, Megan. You're absolutely right. Well, see, I didn't even know about the comics when I saw the cartoons. I just randomly saw the cartoon. And I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And I need it in my life.
So I think we got most everything picked up.
The state of gaming is kind of sad. I think the savior is going to probably be indie games, or if the big corporations really start losing money. However, the big corporations are like buying up everything. They're buying up everything that they can. I mean, we've seen some of these big mergers that are going on right now. Blizzard is being bought, and what was it? Bungie just got bought by Sony.
Yep.
So I mean, everything is being consolidated. There's going to be just a few major players that are going to monopolize the field, and so it's just going to be which one are you gonna.
We should start a game company so we can get bought out for several $1 million.
Right? Dying Light 2 coming out tomorrow, plus Bungie is now owned by Sony. Yeah. Dying Light 2. I don't know. I think there were some things about the first Dying Light that I really liked. I loved the parkour. That was like the shining thing about Dying Light was the parkour, but
and the various ways you can kill a zombie.
That was pretty good. I have to like the character that I'm playing, and if I don't like the character I'm playing, I have a really difficult time playing the game. And I did not like the protagonist of Dying Light. I thought he was an idiot.
Well, the story had to happen.
I know, but he was supposed to be like this special forces ops person who had like training and stuff. I mean, you have to have at least some brains for that, don't you? Maybe just a little? Oh, well.
Not necessarily.
I don't know. He just irritated me.
You were irritated?
I mean, it wasn't like he was bad per se. He was just so dumb. I would never have made the decisions. I was like, no, can I make a different decision? This is bad. I don't want to make this decision. And they're like, no, the story has to happen, so you need to make this idiotic choice that you know is bad and isn't going to turn out the way that, the main character seems to think it will. I'm like, I can see that's a bad idea from like 7 miles away.
It's bad, okay?
So I'm wondering what's going to happen to WoW now that Microsoft is going to own Blizzard. Because Blizzard was having a lot of trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Not only is WoW kind of in the crapper, because they haven't really been doing a very good job of it in the last multiple years. It's been going downhill. But they've been having a lot of personnel and lawsuit issues because of hinky jinks that they've done.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
You've watched a little bit of the second one on YouTube and it does look cool. Well, I'm not going to onboard early, and this is one of the things that I've kind of learned with especially like bigger video games. Don't onboard early. Wait until you find it on sale, or it's like something that you really, really want to play, and you've made sure that it's something you really, really want to play. I don't pre-purchase anymore. I don't pre-order. I don't do any of that stuff because I've just been burnt too many times. So I'm just like, nah, I don't need to. I've become a more patient consumer, I guess, in some ways.
Right.
Not in all ways, because there are some things where I'm like, no, you need to have this right now. Don't tell me it's not in stock. Thank you. But for a lot of other things, I'm a little more patient than I used to be, I think. I'm just like, I can wait. I mean, when you've got like Epic Store exclusives and stuff, I don't want to buy another platform. I don't want to get onto another platform and split where my stuff is. So
Right. That's been my contention with the whole thing.
If I have to wait for a year to play the game that I want to play, then I guess I'll just do that.
Fine. I'll just do that. Just constantly melt stuff in.
Yeah, Amazon is trying to get into the gaming space, and they had like several really huge failures before New World, and New World still has a lot of problems.
Right.
And I don't know how they're going to bring it out. I don't know what they're going to do to kind of fix everything and turn it around. Amazon's not really a gaming company, so I don't know if they know how to do that. I don't know how well they are at making these kind of decisions. I hope they're going to get some better people than these other major companies that are like making all of these horrible decisions that are losing all the gaming companies' money. But I don't know what gaming is going to be like in another 10 or 15 years. People talk about like the gacha mechanics and the things like the loot boxes and the microtransactions and all that stuff, and they were talking about it's going to become so pervasive, and young people today are just going to take it for granted that that's how games are, so they're not going to push back on it. And I think that's kind of sad. You stopped playing New World? I'm not completely surprised. I will say it that I'm not completely surprised. We used to play WoW back in the day. We played WoW for years. And then we stopped playing WoW because it just wasn't fun anymore. We just didn't enjoy it. So we tried to find another MMO that we wanted to play, and we tried so many MMOs. And we would try like one after another, after another, after another, and we'd just be like out there looking for every new MMO to try it out and see, oh, maybe this one will be cool and we'll like it. And we never found really another one. We found Vanguard, which we found it kind of late. It ended up being owned by Sony, who kind of fixed it from the people who had originally created it, because it was kind of a buggy mess, I guess.
Right.
And then Sony just decided to make it free to play, which ruined the game, and it got shut down.
Hey, Rad.
Hey, Rad. So we haven't found another MMO that we like to play. Every time we see an MMO, it just, I don't know, it doesn't speak to us. It doesn't have the stuff that looks intriguing or makes us want to say, hey, you know what? That looks like a good game. I need to go play that.
Pantheon looks like it has potential. There's a wolf out here, by the way.
I don't know if Pantheon's going to actually become an actual thing. I have my doubts whether it's actually going to.
They're talking about going into open beta this year.
That still doesn't ensure anything. I mean, look at EverQuest Next.
Oh god, no, we're not going to talk about that one. I'm in a good mood right now. I'd like to stay there.
I mean, that was a AAA gaming company that was, making money hand over fist.
That was me wiping my own ass with my own $200 and then flushing it.
But we had every reason to believe that the game would exist, is all I'm saying. Because it wasn't like a fly-by-night indie that you've never heard of before. This was a huge company that was going to make the next big game that they were going to put out, and
Yeah.
it got canned.
And you remember all the features they were talking about?
All the features sounded amazing. It sounded like exactly the game that we wanted to play.
Right.
It sounded like, this it boggled our minds. We're like, oh my God, can you believe this? Because we would talk about, like, if we could make an MMO, what kind of features would we, if we could have any features, what would we have? And like every single one of the features was in this new up and coming
The listings,
EverQuest
anyways.
Next. And we were like, oh my God, this is so amazing. And they're like, yeah, if you, help fund this, then you can also have some input in the game and all of this other stuff and blah, 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 blah. And it just got completely shut down. And everybody who had given money was just told, like, basically, tough titty.
Yep. So it looks like it's just the melting that's left. Now, this whole episode was just us moving.
Yep. Hopefully, we won't get last minute commissioned to come and do something tomorrow. We should be able then to start questing and
I might have
stuff
to
like that.
deny. Oh, this is super fun. But regardless, if we do get commissioned, I will stream whatever that is. So there will be something to watch. Though I will admit, there's usually a lot of people streaming on Fridays. So I think when
Yeah,
I was
there are.
streaming that winter one, we only had like 3 viewers.
There's a lot of competition on Fridays.
Yep.
A lot of competition. But then people go back and watch it after it's already put up. So it's nice to have content out there that people can just, listen to, watch whenever they want to. It's one of the great things about YouTube.
Well, my purpose for my channel currently is not to explicitly be entertaining, but to play games and chat and have fun.
Fun.
Enjoy the game I'm playing and actually play it.
Fun is closed. Sorry. You're not allowed to have fun. It's illegal.
So I mean that's kind of my current target. I have no delusions of being the next ninja.
Hopefully, it seems like everybody that comes to watch us just, likes to hear us ramble on. So
Ramble and banter and make innuendos.
but
Feels good to be an ambient noise.
It does. It does. I mean, that sounds like it would be, some kind of joke or I'm like exaggerating or whatever, but I'm just like, that's actually kind of nice that somebody would want to just, it's, soothing and just kind of nice to have so that you're not, completely alone.
You skinned that wolf?
I can dig that. I think so. I thought I did. Now I'm not sure. Now that you've asked, I have no idea. I'm so bothered by the way gaming is going that I can't skin wolves.
I can't game. Yeah, considering this has been my hobby for decades. It's kind of scary. I'm scared. So we've got 2 game hours.
Hello? Oh, there we
Hello?
go. Yeah, I must have because I've got meat and stuff on me, so I must have skinned it.
Okay. Can't let it go to waste. So I did go ahead and put the cooking pot, the grills, and with our one beaker into the campfires.
Armor and clothing.
Yes, we now have more boxes than we did, so we've got more ways to separate things out.
Junk in the trunk. Where the bones go? Well, where are the incoming enemies? Where are you?
What? I'm still on the road.
Oh. I heard your robot say, incoming enemies, prepare for whatever it was. Conflict, that's what she says. Prepare for conflict.
If I'm passing zombies, I decided to actually stop and kill them this time.
I'm going to go pick up the loot boxes from the building that I was doing while you're...
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that.
So we'll be able to take that marker off. Okay, we can take that marker off of the map because I got that stuff.
I will say one point of pride in our relationship is we always hear these horror stories of other people's marriages. And it's like, wow, I'm so glad we found each other. Because, yeah, we just gel.
Uh-oh. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
I'm completely full and I'm getting attacked near a house. Don't worry, I got this.
You got this.
Fine. Uh-oh. Maybe I don't got this.
I don't know. There's a scantily clad zombie who's flirting with me, hon. I think she tried to give me her number.
I'm gonna have to come over there. Ow! Zombie was a jerk face.
He has a jerk face. I'm gonna have to come over there.
Oh, you know what I forgot?
Hmm.
My sleeping bag.
Oh! Turn around.
Ammo. Ammo. Yes, that's what I need to put away. Ammo. You can't pick up my sleeping bag, right?
No.
Can you destroy it?
Yeah. But if you just place one down, it'll replace it.
I suppose that's true.
Matter of fact, well, don't know. I mean, I still got to go back for the rest of the forge stuff.
Yeah. But you've got a land claim block, right?
Mm-hmm. I can't put a land claim block down in the new one until this last one is done. Well, I can, but I would rather not.
Oh, there's a blank spot. See, this is why we need the lockable inventory. Because I keep putting things away and then I end up with a blank spot and I can't remember what I had there.
What blank spot? Oh, that.
I don't know what that's my point. I don't know what the blank spot was. I don't know what I had there.
No, I was talking about, like, blank spot where? In the house?
Oh, I know what it was. It's repair kits. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Well, this has still got an hour and a half. Oh, and then more. Oh, crap.
Now see, goofy and silly and loving stuff, that is where it's at right there. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
You didn't sound very sure about that. You're like, yeah. Yeah.
Yes. I was like, it's so much better than knowing, like, almost all the other alternatives.
Well, this is true. This is also true. Yes. Yes. Oh, oh, I must have put it over here. Yes, I did. And it makes sense why I would put it there as well. Okay, that's that. Stone. We're putting stone. Fender. Stuff goes there.
And yeah, Piper has definitely picked up on our silly, mischievous behaviors.
She's pretty hilarious sometimes. Like, you can't take us anywhere. You really can't. Because oh my god. We are always laughing our butts off. We would try to go to the library and we would always joke that we were going to get kicked out because we're too loud.
If I can just cut through.
But we do have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Again, you don't sound very. You're like, yeah.
I said, yeah.
Yeah. I
No,
guess.
No, see if I go that. It's, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
But
It's a longer eh.
yeah,
I see.
instead of yeah.
I see. It still sounds kind of like, eh.
Well, you know, could be maybe, possibly. I don't know. Oh, that's a bear.
Ew.
Who? No, bear.
Bear. Mm-hmm.
No, bear. Not you, bear. Think of the meat.
We're gonna need our own a box just for the meat. We have so much already.
Well, sometimes it's not even just about having fun per se, but just being comfortable with the other person in the room, even if you don't have to actually do anything. It's another big,
Okay, so
another big deal.
bedroll. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
thing I should create. Fibers. Do we have fibers? Or have I been throwing them all on the floor?
I think we've been throwing them all on the floor.
I was gonna say I might have been doing that. Possible.
Passerus.
Oh, it's getting real close to morning times.
Which is one of the main reasons I came back, because there's more than an hour and a half waiting. I think it's going to be like 2.5 hours or so. Oh no, 3 hours. That'll be right about 3 hours of melting stuff out because of the brass.
Oh. It'd have to be the brass, wouldn't it?
Well, it was 18,000 brass or something like that.
I'm gonna change my bedroll color.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
I can do that.
That's a thing that we can do.
It is. It is a thing.
That we can
That
do.
looks terrible. Oh my god. The inside is like red and green, and if you make the outside pink, oh my gosh, that's just awful.
Here, I'll go into the melt me.
That's a little too
what?
Christmassy, I think.
No, that's army green.
Oh, that's ugly. Oof.
Okay, I'll go with gray. Fine.
What? No, I wasn't talking about
Said
yours.
my bedroll was ugly.
What?
See if
I was talking about mine.
Sure.
Talking about... I was.
It's me. It's
'cause,
not
like,
you.
I was going through all the colors, and they're just wretched. Absolutely rancid. I guess I'll go with that.
Do we have? I don't think we have.
It is nice to be on the same wavelength.
Oh yeah.
Because then you can just like, you don't even have to be in the same room. I do this all the time. I'm predominantly the shopperizer in the family, so I have to know everybody's likes and dislikes and sizes and whatever, and I'll see something and I'll be like, oh man, should I get that? Oh, I'd really like to talk with Venom over it because it would be like something pricey or something. But then I'd say, I could like hear exactly what he would tell me if I was to talk to him about it. And then I'd come home and I'd tell him, well, you know, I thought about it and I figured you would say this. And he's like, yeah, that's exactly what I'd say. I'm like, see, I know.
I know.
Hearts and mods.
Yeah, until I can get a mods box out.
More brass. Aren't you glad that I brought that home?
Yay! Yay.
I did bring more gas and another engine and a tier 6 battery.
There we go.
So, I mean, it's not all bad.
Parts. Are there any tools in the parts? Chunks.
The
into chunks.
tools were probably in the melt me box.
Oh, they're actually destined to get melted anyways, so.
Oh, well then that's all the stuff that I know about. Oh,
Yeah,
and there's
that's
the bell.
morning bell. Oh, we have moved house. Mostly.
Mostly.
Mostly. We have mostly. Let's see, concrete stuff. Oh! Oh, this stuff needs to change. Yeah, so that's going to be it for today, but we do have tomorrow. I'm desperately trying to focus on
Yes,
this.
and barring being hijacked and pulled into a different stream, we should be here tomorrow.
So that's good.
Yes, even if you're doing different things. One of my favorite is that we could just be in the same room, not doing the same thing, not even talking to each other, but it's just nice to have them there.
Right.
Because then if I do want to talk, or if I do want to, go over and give him a hug or something, he's like right there. He's always the one that I want to share stuff with. Like if I read something, if I'm always reading like the news or I hear stuff and I'm like, did you see this? Did you hear that? I read an article today. That's that's my big one. I read an article.
So I was reading this article.
Yeah.
It's usually how it starts.
That's me in a nutshell. All right. Well, we should be here tomorrow, guys. And then I don't know what Monday's going to bring. Probably more Empyrean, because I don't think Darkness Falls is out.
Right.
And then we should be back on my channel on Wednesday, barring anything catastrophic.
Right. Exactly.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
She's
God.
got a bad feeling about this. Well, hurry up with your bad feelings, because we've got to sign off.
All right. Well, this might be a problem if we can't log off because zombies are just nonstop. All right. Okay. So now we're gonna go back in, and then we can say goodbye, and then we go. All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. It was good to have you. And
Yes.
should be seeing you tomorrow.
Yes.
All right. Bye-bye.